room downstairs and the toilets are at the back of the boats. Enjoy your cruise with us this evening, and I will pass you over now. Have a good night. Thank you.
Look to your right front now. You can see beside the clock tower, looking through to Parliament Square, you can actually see Westminster Abbey. Look through the gap between the bottom of Big Ben and the building to the right of it, there across the square. So we're going to give it a go, see if we can get underneath. There in that building. Parliament comes from the French parler, to speak. It's a talking shop, that's basically what it is in there. Our Parliament buildings. No longer royalty, just Parliament. The House of Commons, the lower house, the House of Lords, the upper house. And if you look at the River Terrace, you can see the colours that represent each of the chambers. The green and white for Commons, the red and white for Lords. And that's because if you go inside the building, the lower house, all the seating is green leather for the House of Commons, and all the seating in the House of Lords is red leather, so nicely colour coordinated with the terraces as well. And those are the terrace bars for the two houses. There are 36 licensed bars in that building, so that sort of oils the engine of the nation, as we say, all those bars inside Parliament. But it's a beautiful building, and although I said it was the Palace of Westminster, the original Palace of Westminster burned down in a terrible fire in 1834, and they had to rebuild it during Victorian times, and so the building itself is actually from the mid-19th century. And Florence Nightingale in the 1860s helped design this hospital with 7 separate pavilions to stop the spread of contagious diseases. And you might be thinking, well, I can only see 3, there aren't 7 over there. Well, that's because during the Second World War, the German Air Force came across and they removed some of them, so we only have 3 left of the original 7. But anyway, that's where Florence Nightingale began her nursing school, and even to this very day, nurses are trained and graduate from the nursing school at St Thomas's. And Gate. Same shipyards that built the Titanic. Although this one's lasted a little bit longer. Friday's guns in anger in 1950. That opens up. They're called bascules, which I believe is French for seesaw, and they will open up to allow tall ships into this section of the River Thames on demand, free of charge, any time. The only day that this bridge will not lift to allow tall ships through is London Marathon Day, when over 40,000 people want to run across it, so they won't open it. But anyway, here's the join, right above us now, and walls right up to the being lit up for the night as darkness falls. The largest church in London, the top of Ludgate Hill, St Paul's. Is it Newton? William Shakespeare, John Milton and Francis Bacon, not one of whom went to the City of London School, because that's what the building is.